He must go rot in jail. I don't know him.
Hello there, guys, and welcome to Daily Updates. Since the revelation by General Mchunu of corruption in the SAPS, judiciary and parliament, all we have seen is chaos all around South Africa. Others have been defending General Mchunu, and on the other hand, we have heard today the President of South Africa defending his decision to put Senzo Mchunu on leave of absence.
Some have even said that I should take immediate punitive steps against Mr. Senzo Mchunu on the basis of untested allegations. Not only would this be unfair, but it would also create a very dangerous precedent.
Well, there is one political party leader who the country is asking question because he normally speaks a lot. And they've been asking, why is Julius not really saying a lot about the current situation? Well, worry not. He was in Seshego, Ward number 13, doing by-elections. And as he was voting, he also decided to take some questions from the media to address several issues, including the one of Vusimuzi Matlala. He actually said that the guy must rot in jail.
He must go rot in jail. I don't know him. I don't even care about him. I've never had anything to do with him. So you take a petty gossip and you come and ask me about it.
Julius Malema also gave an opinion on the current matter that is going on of the president deciding that instead of firing or suspending Senzo Mchunu, is just going to put him on leave. He had a say on that also, the appointment of Firoz Kachalia.
In relation to the removal, putting Senzo Mchunu on special leave, it is unconstitutional. The president cannot put a minister on leave. The president either appoints a minister or dismisses a minister. He's got two options only. So what he did is to take chances with us. And we have since this morning sent him a letter to tell him that what he did of putting Senzo on a special leave is unconstitutional. And appointing Kachalia as an acting minister of police is also unconstitutional. If there is a need for an acting minister, you choose from amongst the ministers who are sitting in cabinet. You don't go outside a cabinet or even in parliament to pick up a person to come and act. He says he's got a right to choose two ministers from outside. That we agree with him. But he has got no right to choose an acting minister from outside. So on those 2 points, we're going to take the president head on, and we're going to go to the Constitutional Court to declare him as a constitutional delinquent who has got no regard and respect for the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa. He can't do willy-nilly things here with our Constitution. There is very serious allegations against Senzo Mchunu, and those allegations are such that the president saw a need to establish a commission, which is unnecessary. The police should be arresting as we speak now. Once Mchunu said he's got evidence against the minister and all the players, the police were supposed to immediately arrest those people, and we deal with people who are before court. Why should we subject criminals to commissions? The commission, if you did political science, they teach you that if you want to delay something or you want people to get tired of it, you just do a commission to prolong that issue. By the time people realize, they don't even know what that commission is about because you don't want to take an action. So he's going to be forced to take an action. What he did is unconstitutional, and we told him. And we told him very clear today that if he doesn't change that decision, we're going to court to interdict that a particular decision. The last issue you raised is on discipline. When it comes to EFF, you can't talk about discipline. The EFF only consists of disciplined members of the EFF. So if you want to talk organizations and discipline, you might try next door, not here. In the EFF, there's no problem of ill discipline. That's why you can try to split hair, because you know that generally there's no crisis of discipline in the EFF. So you speak about Ward 10, you speak about here, and those are two incidences out of a membership of 1.5 million.
Well, the issue of General Mchunu, Senzo Mchunu has really given a lot of airtime to these politicians, because we've also heard from Gayton Mackenzie, the leader of the Patriotic Alliance, having his fair share on this matter. And really, one could almost think that politicians are really campaigning on the matter of General Mkhwanazi.
General Mkhwanazi is blaming the minister, Mchunu, the minister, and them are blaming. So let's get to the truth of it. It's just that people must understand it's frustrating when you want action right now and you want things to happen. But this thing is so delicate that I'm telling you, what is going to come out of that? South Africans must be ready. I'm also going to testify at the commission because I know things. If they call me, I'm going. About these guns in the Western Cape that kills our people. This one is not get your popcorn ready. Go and get the popcorn factory ready, because this thing, the corruption is going to come out of there. Had every gang boss of every cartel in the world, always when you hear they're being arrested in South Africa, they are here. What are these people doing here?
It is clear that as a country, we really have a big problem. If you are going to have ministers going to the media speaking about the fact that there is a lot that is going to come out, I know a lot. Like, shouldn't you be reporting anything in the first place if you knew a lot? We know that if General Mkhwanazi hadn't said anything, nobody would have came forward and said, I know this, I know that. This morning I was watching on Parliament, there was one leader, Fadil Adams of the NCC, and when he took platform, he spoke harshly about General Mkhwanazi, speaking about the fact that, we are saying that we are rallying behind General Mkhwanazi, and I believe that the reason General Mkhwanazi decided to take the platform and address the media in a manner in which he did, it was because he was fearing that he was going to get arrested.
Explain something to me, all of those who love General Mkhwanazi so much. General Lushaba and General Kumalo, they instructed Colonel Mobaso to buy 200 million rands worth of laptops that have never been issued to SAPS. Right across the road here, organized crime is working from cell phones, they don't have laptops. How is this an HR matter? How is it that we're talking about the lie, the alleged lie that Minister Mchunu told the police portfolio regarding his relationship with Brown? But the National Commissioner could lie about the brigadier that they brought from BMW. How is this okay? Why are we targeting certain people as Parliament? We are eulogizing General Mkhwanazi. I, as the complainant in the charges against those 7 generals, when this portfolio called me a madman before they were arrested, I, as the complainant, am connecting the dots. That staged press conference with a general who now seeks additional protection, where what looked like an armed militia behind him, it was a threat to this country. Let us call it what it is. He was trying to incite policemen to take action in the event of whatever it is that he knew was coming. Let me tell this committee what I suspect was coming. As the accounting officer for the South African Police Services, I suspect that the National Commissioner himself is up for arrest.
Which really gives us an idea that politicians are using the matter of General Mkhwanazi to their advantage. I mean, this is a very sensitive matter. You look at the fact that our intelligence has been exposed. And while it has been exposed, politicians are using this as a matter of saying, let me give my fair share. I do not agree with an MP who's going to take the platform and say that this man was going to get arrested. You don't know the facts. Also, why would a Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture really go and say, I'm going to be at that commission and I can tell you there's a lot that is coming because I know a lot? Really? Should we be trusting these people? I mean, these are the leaders that should be leading us. Should we really be trusting them that they are going to give us what we need as the people of South Africa if they are going to sit with valuable information? Had it not been for General Mkhwanazi, were these people going to really say something? I worry, because at the end of the day, it is the citizens that are going to suffer. You might be wondering why I'm saying this. Well, the president of the country, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, has decided that while the position of the Minister of Police is vacant because that other one has been given leave, I am going to appoint someone who's just going to take that seat while he waits for that man I appointed, Mr. Kachalia. Well, he appointed none other than Mantashe, bringing a question that is there talent in the ANC? Now the citizens are going to suffer because salary will be paid still to the Minister of Police, the current one who's just on leave, Senzo Mchunu. Salary will be paid to Mantashe because Gwere is appointed as an acting police minister, and also he's still the minister of his portfolio. Now, you really have to wonder, how much money does the country have if we are still going to be appointing people? I know the president has a right to do what he needs, but at the end of the day, it is not the parliament that suffers. They've already banned it. It doesn't have to suffer. To this day, it has been banned, but nothing has been done. So now, they are not going to suffer because they are getting all the perks. The people of South Africa are going to suffer. More money is getting paid. There is this thing of a dialogue. More money is getting paid. Now we are going to a commission. Do I need to remind you that of all the commissions that have been done, it was just to shift from responsibility. They are never going to be responsible for anything. If you want to avoid responsibility, call something like a commission and say that 6 months, it takes 2 years. And because evidence will be coming in different angles, they can never say, well, we are going to stop it because we have been given 6 months. They are going to continue. Who suffers? The people of South Africa. Until when are we going to sit and say, well, things are going to be all right? I worry a lot when politicians are grandstanding on serious matters. We know they never make any change. We know they never improve the life of South Africans. So it doesn't make sense for them to really use situations like we are having to their advantage. Because if it was not about their advantage, a serious action would have been done. So they don't care about us. The less said about the appointment of Mantashe as an acting police minister, the better, because do we not have capable people in the ANC really who could be taking all these necessary appointments? I mean, Mantashe too has also been involved in some shady allegations of Bosasa. So the narrative that many amongst the ANC cannot go to the platform and say, I am clean, it continues, because it was Batabile Dlamini who went to say that we all have smallanyana skeletons.
All of us there in the NEC have our smallanyana skeletons, and we don't want to take out all skeletons out, because there will be, or hell will break loose.
So what would give Senzo Mchunu the fear on the matter of these allegations coming from General Mkhwanazi if he knows there are more like him who are carrying skeletons in their closet? Definitely nothing. We continue to complain while they continue to receive all these perks for the rest of their lives. That is why it is very difficult to fire a minister, because you are taking away all those privileges they should be enjoying. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning into the channel, and until next time, cheers.